All right, so today we're going to be talking about 5 YouTube monetization mistakes that you must avoid. Now, when most people hear the word monetize or monetization, they probably think about YouTube AdSense, the ads that pop up whenever you watch a YouTube video, and then the creator gets a percentage of those ads if you watch them more than 5 seconds, right? But that's not what I mean when I talk about monetization. I mean all different types of monetization, although AdSense is a very important component of that. And this is something that, I've trained a ton of people on how to do YouTube, all the way from beginners to people who are already having, $1 million businesses and they want to scale their business. I've trained just about everyone on how to do YouTube. And even people who are very advanced mess up on a lot of these monetization mistakes that I'm going to be talking about. And so let's go ahead, jump into the computer really quickly, and let's talk about these mistakes. So number one is going to be making content that isn't advertiser friendly. And for some reason, there we go. So making content that isn't advertiser friendly. So this one is fairly obvious, but actually there are some really easy things to fall for here. So first of all, a lot of the time, faceless automation, AI, etc., that type of genre of channels that do this kind of thing, those channels in many cases are not compliant to what YouTube wants. And the reason for that is because a lot of these channels, for instance, will do things like making up fake stories. So you may have seen genres on YouTube where there are some stories and it's like a really dramatic, juicy story about how a husband cheats on a wife or a wife cheats on a husband or something like that. And it's, apparently it comes from Reddit. It's like a Reddit story or something. And you quickly, realize after maybe, halfway through the first video, like, this is fake. It's like the AI just completely made this story up, right? And that's exactly what a lot of these AI channels are doing. That's just one example of just low quality content. Another example would be reposting other people's videos. A lot of the time that's going to get you demonetized. Yeah, and there's just many examples of what's known as low quality content. And a lot of the time the faceless automation channels do fall under that category. They're just low quality. You're not really adding any value. You're just kind of having AI talk about stuff, or maybe having a voiceover artist talk about stuff that has already been talked about, and you're kind of just copying other people's content essentially and just rewording it a little bit. So that type of thing oftentimes does get demonetized. I've known friends who have channels where they're making 30K a month, 50K a month, something like that, and then all of a sudden their AdSense drops all the way down to 0 or something like 5,000 a month from these faceless channels. And it's because YouTube deemed that their content, or a lot of their content, was not suitable for advertising because it's not high quality content. And that is the risk that you take when you make this type of content. Now, another one is political. You got to be a little bit careful with political content, political slash controversial content. You got to be a little bit careful with that. That is something where I'd have to make an entire video to go over what you can and cannot do. But yeah, just be careful with it. It's not necessarily even fair necessarily. But yeah, it's just one of those things where you got to be super careful with it. Unless your channel is a political channel, I would just stay away from politics altogether. And then, yeah, just making content in general that is not advertiser friendly. Let's just, entertainment. So entertainment content, even though it's technically advertiser friendly, like you can still have ads pop up. Most of the time people don't buy from entertainment channels. It's just that simple. Like they just don't spend money on entertainment channels, whether it's an ad that pops up or the channel's recommending something. And so therefore the AdSense is usually like, $1 per 1,000 views. Whereas with education content, a lot of the time it's, $20, $10 or $20 per 1,000 views. Okay. So that's quite a bit better, obviously. So, that's just another example. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. Yes, and just like generally speaking, not making content that isn't advertiser friendly. You just want to avoid that. Read YouTube's terms of services, but yeah, this is so like a TLDR. This is kind of just an overview of what you should avoid. The second thing is not turning on monetization. So you're probably thinking right now, Shane, you just said that AdSense isn't that important. And when you think of monetization, you shouldn't just think of AdSense. So why are you now telling me to turn on monetization? Well, if you think about it from YouTube's perspective, how do they make money? They make the majority of their money from the ads that pop up on the channel. And so if you turn that off, or if you fail to turn it on, YouTube is not going to promote your channel as much. It's just that simple, because why would they? They're not benefiting from it. And I've done tests on my channel where I've actually, on different channels actually, where channels that were not monetizing, did not have monetization on, and then channels that did have monetization on would post similar videos, and almost always the ones with monetization on would get more reach, okay? They would get more people watching their videos. And so a lot of the time I'll have people who come to me and, they get coaching with me, and they're business owners, right? So they're business owners. And so their logic is, I don't want to turn on ads because that's annoying to my customers. And my main way of making money is getting clients. And so I don't want to annoy my clients. Big mistake. Big mistake. Because when you don't turn on ads, that means YouTube has no incentive to push your channel. And they'll never admit it. But at the end of the day, YouTube is a company and they want to make money. And they're owned by Google, which is a company that makes a whole lot of money. And so if you don't have ads on, I'm telling you right now, your channel is not going to make nearly as much money because it's not going to push you nearly as hard. When you turn ads on, you're probably going to notice an immediate increase in the amount of views you get, as long as you're consistently posting. So always, always, always turn monetization on. And second, you want to put more ad breaks. Not only do you want to turn monetization on, but you want to put a ton of ad breaks. So I'll have this actually pop up on my screen, but here's how many ad breaks I put in my videos on my main channel. Okay, I put a lot of ad breaks. Usually it's every like 90 seconds or so. Sometimes it might be up to every 3 minutes. So basically every 90 to 180 seconds, I'm putting a new ad break. And I try to put them at spots where it actually makes sense, where it's not too annoying, but at the same time, it's a little bit of a cliffhanger. And so people are likely to, go ahead and continue watching the video to find out what we're going to say next, right? So when I did this, when I started doing this, when I started, like not just turning monetization on, but actually turning all different ad breaks on, like putting lots of ad breaks, turning on every different form of monetization, the amount of money I made from AdSense doubled, and the amount of views I got also doubled, okay? It's an absolute no-brainer, guys. Put more ad breaks. And the thing is you might be thinking, oh, well, my videos are going to have ads all the time. No, that's not how it works. Usually, if you put 10 ad breaks in a video, only 1 or 2 of them are actually going to fire, maybe 3 max. But what it does is it makes it to where there's more choices for companies to actually insert those ad breaks, and there's more choices for YouTube itself to insert those ad breaks into videos. So you give them more choices to do it. And so that means it's more likely that you're going to have more ads show up on your channel. It's not going to be like a ridiculous amount more, but it's going to be more. And this is going to make YouTube more money. It's going to make you more money from AdSense, and it's going to make them promote your videos more often. So you definitely want to do that. Number 3, making the wrong types of content. So what are the wrong types of content? Entertainment content. Do not make entertainment content if you want to actually make a ton of money, right? Because yeah, and you might be thinking, well, Mr. Beast makes entertainment content. PewDiePie makes entertainment content. Ryan's Toy Reviews makes entertainment content. Yeah, if you are okay with becoming like level 95 out of 100 skill, YT skill, let's just put YouTube skill, then yeah, you can make entertainment content. Maybe even more than 95. It might have to be like level 99 out of 100. Right? Level 95 to 99 out of 100 YouTube skill. Then yeah, go ahead and make entertainment content, okay? But for those of us out there that don't want to spend years mastering another skill, but they still want to be able to make money from YouTube, what you should do instead is make educational content. Now, there's 2 different types of educational content. You've got, and why do we make educational content? Because you're actually solving real problems for real people that have real money, okay? And you're giving value by alleviating their pain. right? You're actually giving value to them because they have a problem. They go on YouTube to search for the solution to that problem, and you're helping them with that. And so that's how you're actually giving them value. Whereas entertainment content, you're just kind of entertaining them for a few seconds. They kind of see you as a court jester, a dancing clown. They don't really respect you. They don't see you as an authority. But if you make educational content, they do respect you. They do see you as an authority, and they're much more likely to actually buy your stuff. So it's much easier for you to actually make money and monetize on the back end. So AdSense is higher. The AdSense you get from YouTube is higher if you make educational content. But you can make 10 times more, sometimes even 50 or 100 times more from monetizing on the back end. Okay? And we're going to talk about that pretty soon. But yeah, educational content. Then there's two different types of educational content: mass market and niche. So you've got educational content that's mass market. With this, your skill level needs to be probably like at least a 60 to 80 out of 100 to make it work. And with niche content, it only needs to be like a 20 out of 100. Okay, it's like really, really easy to make it work. So yeah, mass market content, it's designed to basically appeal to a mass market of people. So you're talking about, generally speaking, like how to start a business. Whereas niche content would be what I'm doing on this channel, which is going very deep and talking about the intricate details of how to actually make money on YouTube itself, right? And I'm not trying to appeal to a mass market of people. I'm trying to appeal to people who are really serious about, YouTube and treating it like a business, right? So typically, like a lot of people that work with me are either business owners or high-level professionals or people that are just really, really serious about going all in on YouTube and treating it like a business. And so, yeah, niche content is much easier to make. It's like you don't need that much skill to make niche content. It's just super, super easy. Mass market content's a little harder, but still not nearly as difficult as entertainment content. Okay? But yeah, entertainment content, not a good idea. Educational content, much better idea. I recommend doing niche educational content where you talk about something very specific and you're solving a problem for a very specific type of person. But you can also do mass market. My main channel is mass market, and I make a good amount of money from it. And yeah, they both work. So number 4, this is a big problem, guys. Not capturing customers' contact info. So this is a huge one, and I am incredibly guilty of this one. This one cost me probably millions of dollars. And I hope that you can learn from my mistakes and not make the same mistakes yourself. So basically, what this is you're getting a ton of views because you're making content. And if you're not directly selling them something, you absolutely need to be capturing their contact information. And the way you do this is with a lead magnet. So you give them a lead magnet, and this is something that is valuable. You want it to be valuable to them, and you want it to be something that solves their problem, a problem that they have that is related to the major problem you're trying to solve. So maybe like a sub problem that they have. So as an example, I might make a lead magnet. I might even do this someday on how to choose your niche, because I know a lot of people get stuck on that, like how to choose their niche. And they, it just takes them a very long time to do that. And, it's something that when people work with me, they usually choose their niche within a few days because I make it very easy for them to do so. And by the way, we do have some free training down in the description in the pinned comment below, and you can also apply to work with me down there as well. I help content creators, agency owners, coaches, consultants, online service providers, etc., or just people who are high-level professionals and they want to take YouTube very seriously, grow, and to make money from YouTube. So definitely check that out. But you guys, not capturing customers' contact information. I got to around, I think, 300,000 subscribers on YouTube before I started seriously, taking this serious and capturing customers' contact information. And I could have had an email list of probably like 100,000 people if I just was serious about that, even like before I even gotten started. And when it comes to the email list, guys, you make, on average, about $1 per month per person on your email list. So that means that I could have been making, all this time, I could have had an extra $100,000 per month if I had just been capturing emails. And emails marketing has been around for a long time. It has about a 40x ROI. 40x ROI. So every $1 you spend on email marketing, you get about 40x return which is absolutely unbelievable. Okay. So email marketing has been around forever. It's worked forever. It's going to continue working. I thought I knew better, and I thought, oh, people don't check their emails anymore. I don't really buy stuff from email that often, so, other people don't do it either. And I totally underestimated how powerful email marketing is, guys. Email marketing is still unbelievably powerful. Like, if you want to pay for a $5,000 trip, you can literally just send an email out, and boom, your trip is paid for. It's like printing money. Email marketing is like printing money. It's like a money printer, seriously. So you need to be capturing your customers' contact info, and the best way to do that is to be creating a valuable lead magnet. Usually, by the way, you want this lead magnet to be short, easy to consume, not long and comprehensive. This is a huge mistake that I see people make. They try to make long and comprehensive lead magnets that are like ultimate guide, and it's like a 20-hour course or something. You want to do a short and easy to consume, and it solves one problem, and it solves that one problem very, very well. So an example would be, one thing I did on my main channel is the 7-step guide to finding your dream career. Okay, so that would be a lead magnet. I help people basically figure out what career is best for them in a 7-step guide. It was a really good lead magnet. It was an ebook that had examples, and it had basically little tests that you can take, and like a workbook type of thing, and it really helped people a lot. It was very valuable, and that would get them on my email list. And that was for my main channel. For this channel, I do kind of like crash course guides on how to do YouTube. They give a lot of value and tell you like the main strategies without going too much into the details. And so yeah, short and easy to consume, not long and comprehensive. If you do long and comprehensive lead magnets, that is a terrible mistake. Nobody's going to buy your stuff. That is a newbie mistake. Do not do that. Short, easy to consume lead magnets work much, much better. You want something they can consume in a couple hours max, maybe even like less than an hour is ideal. And you want them to have a really good experience with it. Okay, so number 5, let's talk about this. Only monetizing through AdSense. AdSense or sponsorships. This is a huge mistake I see people making. Because if you're only monetizing through AdSense, on average, it depends on your niche, it depends on the format of your videos, it depends on whether you're doing mass market or niche videos, but on average, let's say you're making $1,000 from AdSense, you should be, from monetization, proper monetization, you should be making anywhere from $3,000 to $100,000 through back-end monetization. Anywhere from $3,000 to $100,000. And usually it's on the higher end. Like a lot of the time it's like 5, 10x or more. Okay, so YouTube AdSense is one way of monetizing, and it's really like not even that good compared to all the other ways. There are many other ways of monetizing. I've made entire videos about that on this channel, exactly, the best ways of monetizing your channel, but a couple of my favorites: affiliate marketing, very passive and easy. Absolutely love affiliate marketing. It's great. There's someone on YouTube. I'll go ahead and do this real quick. Thomas Gannett. So there's someone on YouTube. His name is Thomas Gannett, and he basically he does affiliate marketing for this product called Go High Level. Okay, so his videos, typically they basically promote Go High Level, and he's doing it as an affiliate. How I make $100K per month in passive income at 21. And yeah, it's Go High Level. He does it as an affiliate, and it's just a really good affiliate program. And he's making $100K per month plus from it. He's absolutely crushing it. So that is one example of how you can make money. I love how passive and easy affiliate marketing is, but it is not the best way. The best way is high ticket offer. Sometimes this is a service, could be a agency, could be coaching, could be consulting, but basically you do a high ticket offer where you're basically creating a transformation for people. And because of the fact that you're solving a big problem for them, you're kind of like a brain surgeon, basically solving a big problem for a small amount of people, versus if you're selling low ticket, you're kind of like a general practitioner, where you help a lot of people a little bit, right? Practitioner. You're helping a lot of people a little bit. As a brain surgeon, you're helping a small amount of people, but you're helping them tremendously. You're probably like saving their lives if you're doing surgeries and stuff, right? So high ticket offer is by far the best way to monetize. I mean, it's really not even close. And if you look at this audit that I did, where this actually took me like 100 hours to make this, if you look at these numbers, these are a bunch of different channels that have publicly revealed their income. And I was able to kind of go back and look at the time that they revealed their income, look at how many views they were getting at that time, how many subs they had, etc., and what type of products they were selling. And you can see that, you know, the big things that make the biggest difference are they selling high ticket, and are they making niche content? Those are the big things that make the biggest difference when it comes to the total revenue per 1,000 views. So just as an example, this guy right here, Boyd Cluess, is making about $9,000 per 1,000 views, and he's only getting 164,000 views per month. That's only like 5,000 views a day. That's actually not that much, but he's making niche content and he's selling a high ticket product. So that's why he's making so much money. Conversely, you can see people like, you know, Andre Gique, who he still makes good money, $300K a month. That's amazing. But he's selling affiliate and low ticket. And he's getting like 8 million views a month, but he's doing mass market content that's designed to appeal to a lot of people. And he's not making nearly as much money, of course. So you can kind of see, I mean, you can just like go through here and you can kind of see exactly what I mean. This pretty much proves it. Like high ticket is the way to go. And then niche content is really good as well. Of course, there are some people that are making a lot of money not selling high ticket and making mass market, but you have to get a ton of views. I mean, Meet Kevin is making 2 million a month here, but he's getting 20 million views a month. I mean, that man is a machine. He posts like 10 videos a day. And then you've got somebody like Charlie Morgan, who's making like $1 million a month, and you know, he's posting like, you know, maybe twice a week, and he's getting 113K views per month at this time, and he's selling a $12,000 high ticket product, right? So high ticket and then also niche content is good. You can also sell high ticket and do mass market content, but you're going to see that the amount of money you make per 1,000 views goes down quite a bit. So Ryan Pineda would be an example of that. He is basically doing mass market content. He's selling high ticket, but he's making about $1,000 per 1,000 views. But you know, he's still making like 2 million a month. So you can make that choice to do mass market content down the line, and you can still sell high ticket and make a ton of money. But keep in mind, Ryan Pineda has an entire team, and he's actually quite skilled at social media. Whereas a lot of these guys that are making a ton of money doing high ticket and niche content, they're not that skilled. Like, no offense to them, but like their content is very basic, and they probably are just making super raw, authentic content, kind of like I am now. It's just very basic. It doesn't require a lot of editing or anything like that, right? So it's kind of a no-brainer. Be the brain surgeon, generally speaking, guys. Like this is, at least start off as the brain surgeon, then later on you can expand what you do and do more mass market stuff. But high ticket is without a doubt the best way to go. This is how everyone who's making a ton of money in the info product space, in the creator space, they're all selling high ticket. It's just an absolute no-brainer. I had one client who I just worked with recently. He was doing like affiliate stuff, and he was making about $30,000 a month with a big channel and an amazing niche. And he switched to high ticket, and within a month and a half, he's doing 200K per month. So he went from 30,000 a month to 200K per month, switching to high ticket. So just a no-brainer, guys. Do high ticket. Go ahead, check out the free content down in the description, free training. Also, book a call with me. Love to talk. It would either be with me or one of my representatives, and we can see if your YouTube channel is, you know, if your idea is good, if your niche is good, etc. Give you some advice on that and tell you what the best way to grow your YouTube channel would be. And yeah, check out this video because YouTube thinks that you should watch it. Have a good one. Bye.